Jay, what's in the news?
Man, we have a lot of news that I think Mike wants to start with going over from Anime Expo. So, Mike.
Big
Anime
news.
Expo?
Anime Expo happened, and it happened while our episode was coming out last week, so we're a little behind with this stuff, but basically, we're going to summarize kind of the biggest things to come out of it, starting with Bleach. Are you guys familiar with a little anime known as Bleach?
I've heard of it.
I don't know the anime, but I think I've drank something with that name before.
Oh, good. Yeah, I think it was going around as a cure for some kind of disease a couple years back.
I think you're right. Mm-hmm.
But there's also an anime called Bleach, and it is returning, which was announced earlier this year. And at the Anime Expo, they released a new trailer and a visual for it, for the Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War arc. The arc is going to continue the Bleach storyline, and it's adapting the climactic final battle between the Shinigami of the Soul Society and the Quincy's. The trailer features the Stern Ritter, a group of long-forgotten Quincy, as they battle against the Soul Society. Does that mean anything to Cole? No?
Why are you picking on me?
Because I know you don't know anything about Bleach.
Because you could see it in my eyes?
I could see it I could see the fear in your eyes.
See my eyes glaze over?
Yeah. As the author, Tite Kubo, or Tite Kubo, how do you say that name, Jay?
Tite Kubo.
Tite Kubo?
Yeah.
He's announced that he's working close.
I like tight Kubo, though.
Yeah, it's tight.
He's tight. He's tight. Forgive my Canadianness there. But anyway, Tite Kubo is going to be working closely with the production of the anime's final season. He shared a video message where he detailed that the anime is going to have a modern contemporary coloring from Studio Pierrot. And see, there's the French Canadian coming out. Studio Pierrot.
Studio Pierrot.
Studio Pierrot.
Studio Clown.
Yeah. He also added that he's working on having previously omitted manga scenes added to the anime when they release this too. So I don't know if that's going to be just like a flashback in this, or they're just going to go back and change old stuff. I don't really know what that means.
It might just be like manga stuff from later, like from this arc that was removed because the editor was like, yeah, that's stupid.
Oh, could be. But they're basically said that's all there really is to say about it. The trailer's pretty cool. I would recommend checking out. It's pretty hype. It is lots of flashing things, so maybe don't watch it if that's a problem for you. But you'll be able to watch this when it comes out in October. And then next up on the big list of announcements, we got Trigun Stampede, which I think we've all watched this trailer together. Studio Orange revealed this trailer for it. It's the sequel to, or it might actually kind of looks like a prequel, to be honest with you, to the original Trigun, which came out in 1997, I believe. And the trailer features CG animation from Studio Orange, and its new floofier character design for Vosh has been very divisive amongst the anime community. So I've heard
98.
98 is when it came
98.
out? Okay, thank you, Jay. Some people have said that he's E-Boy Vosh. I've heard one person say that they just made him look like MGK, which I thought was pretty funny because he honestly kind of does look like him. If you're not familiar with the character, the original Vosh has like incredibly spiky hair where it's like impossibly spiky, but it's kind of a signature look for him. And now it just looks like your typical like E-Boy bowl cut, and people are pretty upset about it.
It's called an undercut, Michael. It's a choice. It's a fashion choice. I'm going to get my hair cut tomorrow, and I'm going to say, give me the E-Boy Vosh.
Do it.
And they'll be like, get out.
Get out of here.
Get out. I liked his spiky look better.
As the barber points towards the door, you look at him. He's got like his hair just spiked straight up.
He's got a Trigun poster on the wall.
Yeah. He's wearing he's like in Vosh cosplay when you walk in.
He just is like, how dare you?
Look at me.
Yeah. But you guys will be able to watch this when it releases in 2023. They also announced that it's going to be directed by Kenji Muto of Land of the Lustrous fame, which interesting there because that anime was very well directed. If you guys listen back,
it's almost like we did a review of that show at some point in the past that you can also check out.
You could say it was 2 episodes ago.
You could say that. I like this trailer though.
Me too.
And I don't even mind the design. I get why people are like upset about it because he has a pre-existing design, and I think that's the only reason why. Like, I think the character design itself in a vacuum isn't bad.
Yeah,
it's not in a vacuum. We don't exist that way.
Yeah,
but the trailer itself was actually pretty cool, and I'm surprised that it came out so soon after Studio Orange announced it.
Yeah, they've probably been holding it in the. They've been keeping their cards close to their vest. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's been in the Disney vault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing.
I'm just happy
that.
Jake. Oh, I was just gonna say, I'm happy that the human characters look as good as any other character that they've animated in the past, like the characters from Beastars or the Gems.
I'm just hyped that it's Studio Orange doing it, and they just need to tell all the other studios how to do CG, because like they're the only.
They clearly have a program that no one else has.
That's a trade secret.
They're honestly
not telling
is.
anybody.
Yeah, I don't know what they do differently, but they do it differently.
I touched on this when we did the Land of the Lustrous review. There's a good video on YouTube by Capia Effect, I think.
That sounds familiar.
That sounds familiar.
They kind of talk about how Studio Orange does their animation and how it's kind of like a hybrid between CGI and traditional animation. So it works better than like one of those other studios. Anyway, what else do you got there, Mike, in your news?
Okay. Next up, we got an anime I don't think any of us have watched, to be honest with you. If anyone's familiar,
I'm interested in watching it.
Me too. I'm going to watch it now, but
yeah,
I don't know anything about it otherwise. But I do like this studio because Studio Trigger has announced that they are releasing a new anime project for Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. The first season debuted in 2010, so 12 years ago now, and follows the two titular angels, keyword titular, I guess, as they battle a slew of demons in order to curry favor and get back into heaven. The new Panty and Stocking anime project currently does not have a release date, and we know absolutely nothing else about it, other than that it is going to exist. Maybe.
Going back to my YouTube recommendations, Crunchyroll released a video recently where it was every time Panty and Stocking use an English curse word in the anime.
Yeah.
And it's like 8 minutes long, and it's just them saying... Oh, hold on. Let me just quickly write down this time code here. It's just like 8 minutes of them saying and
really?
And
in English.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So compared to Foss Gue, which one's better?
Oh, Foss Gue.
Yeah.
Gue.
Okay.
Still better. Yeah.
Okay.
I plan to watch this though as the resident Trigger connoisseur.
I'll watch it.
I'm surprised I haven't already, honestly.
Yeah. Who cares about Trigger?
Yep.
Well,
who cares
as your resident Trigger
hater?
Hater. I am not gonna watch this.
Okay. Well, I think you're gonna watch this next one. Solo Leveling has been announced by Crunchyroll. They're adapting the popular fantasy manhwa. They released a brief trailer. It really doesn't show much for the plot, but it does highlight some of the creative forces that are going to bring this anime to life, including Hiroyuki Sawano on the music.
Let's go.
And
Sawano does the music in everything.
Yeah, it's like not big news, but I purposely included that in here just because Jay.
Oh no, I knew,
Sawano
and like
guy.
when I saw Sawano in the trailer, I was like, "Okay, Sawano doing the music for Soul Leveling is like a match made in heaven."
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see what he does. There are other people who work on music, Cole. It's not just him.
This screams Sawano though. This show.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and it's gonna sound so good.
Tomoko Sudo is doing the character design. Do you know who that is? I didn't know who that was.
It sounds familiar.
Okay, well we can move on. The series is going to debut in 2023, and it's going to be animated by A1, which I believe is A1 does some good stuff. I think can't call anything off the top of my head.
They do SAO.
Oh, right. There you go. Edgy sword
I
guy.
honestly thought you were joking.
Don't they do Kaguya-sama?
They do Kaguya-sama. Yep.
They do Kaguya-sama. That's right. Okay, there you go.
Mike,
so
they're like one of the biggest studios.
They're literally the studio right now.
They're A1, you could say.
They are A1. Mike, I'm excited for this next announcement.
Well, I'm going to tell you about it. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean has unveiled a new trailer teasing the continuation.
That's not what the next one on the list was.
Cole, I'm reading it I'm reading my article here.
I'm sorry.
No, as soon as you said I'm excited for the next one, I had to just throw a curveball. Warner Bros. Unveiled a new trailer teasing the continuation of part 6 of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure adaptation, Stone Ocean. The trailer teased some dastardly world-bending villains that Jolene and crew will have to battle, and they gave ample screen time to the crew's newest ally, Narciso Anusui. Part 2 of part 6 of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean will premiere on Netflix on September 1st. This was a hard one to read. There's so many parts.
Part 2 of part 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The second part of part 6.
Part 3 of the final season.
That's right. Not
Attack
a lot
on
to
Titan
say,
final
really.
season, part 2, final mix.
Yes.
Part A.
Remixed.
Remix. Conclusion. Final chapter.
I don't think there's a ton to say about this, though, really. It's just they're continuing Stone Ocean. It's exciting. There's going to be probably 3 seasons, I guess, then? Because this...
Yeah, it's split into 3 parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they announced it was going to be 39 episodes, which is 3 core.
Yeah.
So...
I think they've all been 39 episodes for the past little while, right? Like the past part 4 and part 3.
Part 3 through 5, or part 3 through 6, or sorry, part 4 through 6 has.
Yes.
Part 3 was 50 episodes.
Numbers, how do they work?
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man, the one Cole was excited for.
There it is.
And everyone was just begging for them to release a new trailer for Chainsaw Man because, as Cole mentioned on last week's episode, they haven't released one since like last year.
Yeah, we got like one trailer and that's it.
They haven't shown anything.
I'm so glad that they released a trailer at Anime Expo.
Except they didn't. Instead, they just held a panel where they kind of just talked about it, I guess, because all they really said was they're not planning to censor any violence from it, which is hopeful. Like that's a good sign, I would say.
I mean, why would they?
Yeah.
You never know. You never know. And then they also said that they're going to be adding their own anime exclusive fight scenes. So basically filler fight scenes. But I think what they mean there is they're just going to pad out the fights. Because realistically, the fights are pretty short actually in Chainsaw Man. So I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen anyway. It's kind of the point of an anime, right?
Yeah.
I saw people online kind of saying like, oh, I hope that they just do it true to the manga, keep it exact. But honestly, in this case, I think that you need it, right? You need it. They also
see you later.
That's literally all they announced, though. They didn't announce a release date or anything else, so we can move on because they continue to tease us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do they do this to me?
Yeah, and just quickly mentioning too, they just kind of officially announced what's it called? Mob Psycho 100 Part 3. They officially announced it and dropped a little teaser thing for it and stuff. There's not a lot to say about it because I think we talked about it on a previous episode.
I think we did too.